right, today's lesson we did was lesson 6, session 4. It's estimating with addition. This one, we're going to use this story problem right here. The Diaz family buys tortillas for a cookout. They buy 24 flour and 48 corn. About how many tortillas does the Diaz family have? I always first ask them, what are they looking for? And we're saying they want to know about how many tortillas they have in all. So we know that in all means total. So I ask them, is that going to be addition or subtraction? And they'll say addition. And I always have them circle this word about. About is an important word because it tells us that we're going to estimate. Okay? And then I will have them do line equals line. And I have them fill this in. So what numbers? Saying we need to find how many tortillas in all, what is going to be important up here? And they'll say 24 flour tortillas and 48 corn. Okay, and then we'll fill this out and we'll say what number goes first? 24. And do we add or subtract? And they'll say add because it says in all. And then what goes here? 48. And what are we looking for? How many are in all? So we don't know that number. Okay, so I have them do that. It just helps them. And then they will use a strategy to do it. So you can use easier numbers for both add-ins. These right here are called add-ins. So make a close guess to estimate. So to find the easier numbers, close to 24 and 48 to make an estimate. Okay, so if you have 24, you only have a few ones. So we're going to go take it down to 20. Now 48, you have a lot of ones right here, and it's closer to 10. So 48 is going to go to 50. Now I have them, when I have them do these circles, these are the 1 units, I make sure that they're separated nicely and there's 5 in a column. That way you know this is 5. You don't have to count them every time. You just go 5, 6, 7, 8. It's nice and neat so they don't count wrong. Usually sometimes if it's all over the place, they count and they get the wrong numbers just because it's sloppy. So make sure they're lined up in columns of 5s. I told them this the other day and I had them write it on their paper. If the numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you go down. If they have numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, they go up. So whatever this number ends in right here. This is a 4, so we know it's going to go down to 20. This is 48, so we know it's going to go up to 50. It's going to go up to the next 10, so remind them that a 10 ends in 0. So what is, if we're going down, what is the 10 ends in a 0? So it would be 20. Use this number right here, 20. This one, we know it goes up, so this number is going to go up, and it's going to end in a 0. Okay, so now you're left with 20 plus 50. So that's easy. What is our ones? 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 2 is 7, and that's your answer. Okay, so that's the first strategy. Right there, that's the first one. The second strategy is you can use the 10 closest to just one of the add-ins. So find the closest 10 to the second add-end. So we know that 48 is closer to 50 than 24 is to 20. So we're going to use the second number, the 48. So we're just going to use the 48. So we know it's closer to 50 because we only have to go up by 2 jumps. On 20, if you had 24, and here's your 10s, right? It takes you 4 to go this way, and it takes you 6 to go this way. So we don't want to use that one. So we're going to use this one because it's only 2. That's the closest. So now you're left with, you're only going to change that second number. So now you're left with 24 plus 50. So 4 plus 0 is 4, and 5 plus 2 is 7. Now remind them, these are not exact answers. Because we're estimating, it means that we're just getting close. We don't want the actual answer, we just want to get close. Okay, so then you go over here, and we've done most of the blue pages together. Your homework is pretty easy. You will have a fluency paper to go along with that. So on these, you're going to practice the strategies that we've learned. You're going to estimate the sum of 31 and 29. So if you have 29, that means let's estimate this number right here. So because 31 is closer to 30, well, either one is pretty great. So let's just put 30 in here is what they want us to do. Plus 29 is, so you're going to go 0 plus 9 is 9. And 2 plus 3 is 5. So our answer would be 59. So the sum of 31 and 29 is about 59. Okay, so that's what you'll do on each of those. You'll decide which number you're going to round. In this one, you're going to round 49. And on this one, it looks like 35 is here, so you're going to round 38. Tell me what that is. And then on this one, you're going to use easier numbers for both. So I told them to do this. So if you look at 71, put it here. The 10 that comes before 71 is 70. And the 10 that comes after 71 would be 80. Which one is it closer to? Well, we know it's 70 because we only have to do one jump. So we're going to put 70 on that one. And also you know that 1 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go down. So you know the 1, you go down. Okay. The next one is 17. So if you go down, our 10 is going to be 10. If you go up, our next 10 will be 20. So I know I have to do 3 jumps to go this way, and I do 7 jumps to go that way. So obviously this one's going to be 20. Or you could say, look at this number. If it's a 5, 6, 7, or 8, or 9, you go up. So you pick, those are your numbers now. You add those, and it comes out to be 90. Okay, and that is it. Thank you.